What if I told you that the latest developments in US-Iran talks could wipe out a significant portion of your retirement savings? The Tech Broligarchs' sudden shift to MAGA and the rising tensions in the Middle East are just the tip of the iceberg. Your financial future is at stake, and it's time to take action. Welcome to Smart Money Tips, the channel that gives you the financial truth they don't want you to know. I'm your host, and today we're diving deep into the financial impact of the US-Iran talks on European investors. If you care about your money, hit subscribe right now, because what I'm about to reveal could change everything. The problem is that many European investors are not prepared for the potential fallout of these talks. According to a recent survey, 62% of Germans, 55% of French, and 46% of British investors are not diversified enough to withstand a major market downturn. In fact, the European Commission has warned that a prolonged trade war between the US and Iran could lead to a 10% drop in EU exports, resulting in a loss of over 1.5 million jobs. For example, in Germany, the export-oriented manufacturing sector is already feeling the pinch, with a 5% decline in exports to the Middle East in the first quarter of this year. In France, the aerospace industry is bracing for a potential decline in orders from Iranian airlines. Meanwhile, in the UK, the pound has been fluctuating wildly against the euro, making it difficult for businesses to predict their costs and revenue. The main content of today's video is divided into 3 key points. Firstly, the Dow futures have dropped significantly as a result of Trump's threats to Tehran, which could lead to a wider conflict in the region. For instance, the price of Brent crude oil has already risen by 10% in the past week, which could lead to higher energy costs for European consumers and businesses. Secondly, the stock futures are falling as investors weigh the progress of the Iran deal and await key readings on inflation. In the EU, the inflation rate has been rising steadily over the past year, reaching 1.4% in March, which could lead to higher interest rates and lower economic growth. Thirdly, the Tech Broligarchs' shift to MAGA could have far-reaching consequences for the global economy, including a potential decline in foreign investment in Europe. For example, a recent study found that a 10% decline in foreign investment could lead to a 2% decline in EU GDP. So, what can you do to protect your investments? Firstly, diversify your portfolio by investing in a mix of low-risk bonds, dividend-paying stocks, and commodities such as gold. Secondly, consider investing in European companies that are less exposed to the Middle East, such as those in the healthcare or technology sectors. Thirdly, keep a close eye on the news and be prepared to adjust your portfolio quickly in response to any major developments. That's everything for today. If this opened your eyes, smash that like button. It helps more Europeans find this truth. Subscribe for daily financial insights. I'll see you in the next one. Stay smart, stay wealthy.